this morning, but he had to go to a meeting. And Mike has served on RIAS board in two different separate occasions. So we have a plaque for him. We're going to get that to him in Cranston. Kathy Patnode is a former vice president of our association and president of our association. She chose not to run for re-election. So she's also going to be recognized. She's recovering from hip replacement surgery. She couldn't join us today. And Leanna Fenton, a lot of you know, Leanna was the immediate past president. Unfortunately lost her election this past November. And she couldn't be here today because she's celebrating her birthday with her family. But one of the last remaining board member leaving did make it to lunch here. Jean Harnoy is from Smithfield. She's been president of the association twice. She elected not to run for re-election. She's 40 years, Jean, the longest serving school committee member in the state of Rhode Island. So we like to honor her for dedicated service. In 2021, we did this meeting via Zoom, and I don't think any of us knew. Had we known, I would have purchased a lot of Zoom stock before we discovered it. But we had a lot of Zoom meetings, and one of them was the annual meeting. And that year, the Howard K. Award went to Mary Ann Roll, but because we weren't meeting physically, we didn't actually get a chance to give her an award and recognize her. So we have an award today, Mary Ann. If you want to come up, and Mary Ann's a long-term serving, I think 20 years in the Lincoln School Committee? 18, all right, 18 years. It's a hell of a doorstopper, I can tell you that right now.
I know great before I get home. Thank you very much. This is the best job. I mean, if I can just take an opportunity to say this, that serving on a school committee is like the best thing you can do in your community and for the future. So for those of you who are new to school committee, I hope you hang around as long as you can, but know that however long you serve well, and it makes a difference. So thank you very much.
For this year's Howard K. Award, I'd like to call up Alex Menzies from the Narragansett School Committee to make the presentation. And quite honestly, all of the Narragansett School Committee members that are here could probably come up to the podium. Justin.
Surprise. My name is Alex Menzies, and I am the Vice Chair of the Narragansett School Committee, and I'm currently serving in my second term. I am also a proud 2011 graduate of Narragansett High School. It is with great honor and a heart filled with sincerest gratitude that I have nominated Dr. Diane Nobles for the 2023 Howard K. Award. Diane has served in the role as Vice Chair and currently serves in the role of Clerk. Diane received her PhD in Educational Human Resource Development from Texas A&M University and has enjoyed a professional career that spans many years in education. Diane is a tried and true ambassador of Narragansett who regularly attends every RIASC professional development opportunity she can. She provides reports to the rest of the school committee members and to the superintendent of everything she learned. She will also provide a summary of takeaway points at every regularly scheduled monthly school committee meeting. Diane has personally motivated me and encourages others to regularly attend professional development opportunities and meetings. She reminds me that times are always changing. Policies are constantly being revisited, and there is always room to learn more and to grow. No matter how many trainings she and I have been to, we always walk away having learned something new. Diane has run for and served the Narragansett community as a member of the Narragansett School Committee for 18 years. In that time, she has served on the policy review and negotiation subcommittees. She has also been our parliamentarian and is currently one of our liaisons to the Rhode Island Association of School Committees. If we have any procedural related questions, we confidently turn to Diane for any answer. By now, I am sure that she could probably recite Robert's Rules of Order by heart. In many ways, Diane has proven to be an exemplary leader and someone who anyone can turn to for guidance. She carefully listens to the needs of the district and of the committee while asking intuitive questions that help to craft policy and to encourage an open dialogue. Diane has stated that her one reason for continuing to pursue her passion to serve on the school committee and for her motivation to continue to serve is, quote, simple, straightforward, and does not change. That is to ensure that every student crossing the stage to receive a Narragansett High School diploma has the knowledge, skills, and abilities to be successful at the next step, be that college, career, the military, a gap year, or some combination thereof. She also continues to support policies that ensure the safety and security of all students, teachers, and faculty, and to support curriculum at all grade levels that is, quote, rigorous, relevant, and horizontally and vertically aligned. Through her committee roles, she has been able to provide a unique perspective to support these priorities through policy development and budget allocations. During budget season, Diane has been a voice for making fiscally responsible decisions that will help Narragansett to grow. She advocates for making tough decisions while prioritizing reason over emotion. She never wavers from making important decisions on behalf of all students. Diane provides a calming presence on the school committee while focusing on resolution and action over conflict. COVID was a challenging time for everyone and especially challenging for students and teachers. Because of her support for blended learning and one-to-one laptop programs, Diane helped to navigate this difficult terrain and to make sure that all members in the Narragansett school community had the resources they needed to continue to provide the best education that could be had. She has supported tutoring programs and opportunities that would assist with academic recovery. After being elected to my first term in 2020, Diane was quick to welcome me to the team and in many ways took me under her wing and answered the many questions I had for her, and there were many. When I first ran, I believed that there should be greater student representation and a platform for current students to share their voice at school committee meetings. After hearing this, Diane researched and worked collaboratively with the policy committee to present a policy that would create a student representative position who will be able to participate in dialogue and provide not only a voice, but an important, unique perspective on issues. I am delighted to announce that in our last session, we unanimously approved this new role. Even though I have only served with Diane for 3 years now, her passion as a school committee member has always been clear to me. Narragansett is very lucky to have someone as dedicated, professional, and constant as her. She continues to serve as a mentor to me and to the rest of the school committee. I cannot think of anyone more deserving of this prestigious recognition than Diane for her countless efforts towards supporting public education. Please join me in congratulating the 2023 Howard K. Award recipient, Diane Nobles.
Complete surprise, and wouldn't you know, I have a black eye for the day.
The secret to this meeting, to all the meetings that we have throughout the course of the year, there's one constant and there's one common person that does that, and I want to recognize Judy Spermuli for all the work that she does on behalf of just not only me, but the association as a whole. So she does a real great job. Some of you are getting awards for the first time. Some of you have gotten a lot of awards for the number of hours that you've put in. But our three recipients today kind of typify what happens in terms of professional development. They take it seriously. They attend as many sessions that we have. They go to sessions on their own and submit those for credit hours. School committees are the only elected body in the state of Rhode Island that has a mandated 6 hours of professional development. And I think there are a lot of other public bodies that could do with at least a minimum of 6. I think of the legislature, they could use a lot of professional development. But it's an important program. Judy has administered it from the outset, and she's going to provide our candidates today, our graduates today, with the certificates. Like I said, we had 3 recipients of award, Diane, Mary Ann, and Jean, that have all kind of been exemplary when it came to getting educated about what their duties and responsibilities are.
Become a graduate, you must complete 15 professional development hours, and each graduate receives recognition from the Rhode Island Board of Education. I'll now announce the 2022-2023 graduates. When your name is called, please come up and remain for a photo. And if I mispronounce any names, I apologize in advance. Tony Aiken. Robert Case. Catherine Colasanti. Amy Costa. Dominic Fusco. Anthony Melillo. Anna Isabel Reyes Cudo. James Restivo. Anthony Torregrossa. And Carol Vetter. Many of the past graduates have continued with RIASC professional development and have achieved Master's Academy status. I'll now announce the Master's Academy members. The following members have 50-plus hours of professional development. When I call your name, please come up, receive your certificate, and remain standing for a group photo. Dawn Aloisio. Agnes Cotter Filkins. Lynn Kapiskis. Kate Massanati. Close. Karen McDade. Kerry Smith. And Paula Whitford. When I call your name, please come up and remain standing for a group photo. Joanne Bonolo. Paul Bourget. Diane Caradio Bowdy. Emily Copeland. Mark Fiorillo. Christine Lapierre. Diane Nobles. Susan St. Amand. Sylvia St. Pierre. And David Testa. That's me. The following members have 200-plus hours of professional development. When I call your name, please come up to get your certificate and remain standing for a group photo. Michelle Brousseau. And Fred Faber. For some of us newer members, we're going to blow our minds here. The following member has 500-plus hours of professional development. So when I call your name, please come up and remain standing. Mary Ann Roll.
We used to be more. But there are retirements. Jean, Kathy Patnode, who is not here. It's just a function of time. Yeah, who goes first? You?
Sure.
Sure.
RIASC commends all of you for your continued dedication to ongoing professional development. I would now like to recognize those school committees whose entire membership have accrued their 6 hours for 2023. Barrington School Committee, Cranston School Committee, Smithfield School Committee, South Kingstown School Committee, and Warwick School Committee. Would you just please stand to be recognized? Thank you very much.